Greetings, Eric Bakker, Naturopath from NZ. Thanks for coming back. I'm back on the job talking about my favourite topic, gut health. Good to see you again. We're going to talk about dietary supplements today. I always get these questions from patients. Do I need to take supplements? Do I need more? Do I need less? Do I need to switch brands? Do I need to take XYZ product? Let's clear this up properly. We'll talk about supplements today. Remember, supplements are support tools. Now, tools work really well, but sometimes you don't need tools. Supplements are never designed to become permanent crutches. I started developing dietary supplements over 25 years ago. I designed them with one aim in mind: to get people better, or to assist in getting people better, and then to get them off the supplements, not for them to stay on supplements. So let's talk about what supplements are supposed to achieve in the rebuild stage. So supplements help to reduce digestive workload. So enzymes help to break down many types of fibers in the body, especially important when you introduce different types of vegetables, fruits and legumes into your diet, or grains, foods like that need busting up. So having proteases and lipases and amylases, different types of enzymes that achieve this, and you take them in, it will really help to facilitate this process. Supplements help to improve nutrient uptake. Once your stomach and pancreas work really well, you'll find it'll be easier for these digestive organs to break food down and allow your body to uptake the nutrition provided from these foods. Point 2, they'll improve the nutrient uptake. So enzymes and probiotics both work together. When you take supplements during these transitional phases, the ability of the body to break foods down is greatly enhanced. So this will allow you to uptake more nutrients, which will build good health in a shorter period of time. Supplements also help to support good microbial balance. So by taking a good balanced spice herbal blend, you'll be able to create a nice balance in your gut alongside the enzymes and probiotics. I find those three supplements tend to work very well together, and it's why I've focused on those, particularly in the last several years. A good probiotic formulation, a good enzyme formulation, and a good balanced microbial balancing formulation. One of the most important things supplements do is they help stabilize your gut during these transition phases while diversity increases. Here's what supplements don't do. They don't replace your food. I'm always promoting whole foods. It's one of the key reasons I stopped making multivitamins a few years ago now, is because I feel that really you need to get your nutrition from food, not from multivitamins. Don't override poor digestion. Supplements aren't going to help you chew food better. They're not going to help you select good foods. These are things you need to do yourself. They assist in the process. Supplements don't compensate for chaotic eating patterns. They can't compensate for you having a snack at midnight before you go to bed, for example. Supplements also don't work forever. You can't always stay on supplements. Supplements are designed for one thing: is to improve your health, to get you better, and you slowly wean off them. And you may use them supplementally if you need to in the future, but you don't stay on them. In my clinic, there are 4 core things I usually like to say to the patient regarding supplements. Number 1, they make your digestion feel easier. So they support how you break down foods, how you excrete foods, how you absorb the nutrients. Number 2, they improve your energy and sleep. So once a person starts taking supplements and improves the quality of their diet, if their energy and sleep improves, I know they're on the right track. Number 3, reduced volatility. So when patients tell me that their symptoms are easing off, whether it's the main symptom or peripheral symptoms, when they're backing off, I know the supplements are working. And the last point is they fade into the background. Supplements shouldn't cause strong reactions in people. I've always aimed at avoiding die-off with people, and it's why I'm never really aggressive when it comes to dosages. If dietary supplements became the focus or centerpiece of a patient, if they come in and tell me that this is the key thing, then something's not right. Supplements should never become the centerpiece or focus of your treatment. They should fade into the background and assist the entire process. And this is why I've always aimed for simplicity when it comes to a supplement protocol. If you look at my Yeastrix range, there are only 3 products: an enzyme, a probiotic, and a microbial balancing formula. There's no liver detox, there's no kidney cleanse, there's no brain formulations, there's no vitamin powders or fizzy drinks. It's 3 core products. That's all you need. Digestion always comes first. Remember, we discussed this in the earlier stages. In the remove and in the replace stage, we always brought this up. Digestion comes first, supplements come second. Digestive enzymes and probiotics, however, can work through all 3 stages. These supplements are particularly important in the early stages when you're going through the diet transitions. The digestive enzyme still remains a fundamentally powerful product when you're now going through the diversity stage. Have a look at my active enzymes formulation. There are many different enzymes in that formula specifically designed to break up all the different types of plant fibers that you're going to introduce into your diet. So here are 5 things which I like about the enzyme when it's introduced into your diet. They reduce post-meal bloating and gas, for example. They also improve protein and fat breakdown. So if you're changing the different types of proteins or fats in your diet, it'll assist in that process. It'll support bile flow. So bile flow is important. Your body produces about a pint of bile per day, and it's a very good thing. It gets reabsorbed back into the system again, but it assists a lot in getting rid of toxic residues from the body, improving stool texture and excretion. They also lower fermentation pressure, which means you're going to have a more comfortable gut. A lot less bloating, a lot less gas, and a lot less worry about eating out. Your digestive system strengthens. I've found in hundreds, if not thousands of cases, enzymes back off by default. Most people know when to reduce their enzymes over a period of time. And it's the same with probiotics. When the bowel motions become consistent, good quality bowel motions, minimal odor, no straining, this is a time often when people back off probiotics. They may take them up again when they're traveling or under periods of stress. Let's talk a bit about probiotics. I mentioned in a previous video that many people take probiotics when they're sick. They take them thinking they can turn their health right around. Probiotics always work best when the gut is more stable, when the diet is more stable and whole foods have been introduced. They work even better when you start introducing fermented foods into the diet. Probiotics work best under these parameters: when your digestion is stable, when your alcohol intake is minimal and non-existent. You can't expect to drink alcohol several times a week and take probiotics to counter this. It's not going to work like that. When your fiber intake is adequate, as I mentioned, if you've increased the diversity of different types of plants, fruits and vegetables into your diet, the probiotics are going to work even better. And also when your bowel motions are more predictable. Check out my daily probiotic from Yeastrix. It was designed to go with the program just like this. 1 per day is all you need just before bed. If you want increased support, take 1 capsule twice per day with food. Remember, the goal of probiotics is not to seed the gut permanently. The goal of probiotics is to get your gut microbiome to a stage where you don't need them anymore. It becomes naturally strong and powerful. Now, what about antimicrobial formulation or a gut balancing formula? Is it good to take? It absolutely is during the rebuild stage. The 3 products work in tandem: enzymes, probiotics, and antimicrobials. Naturally, you're going to be looking at foods like garlic and ginger and turmeric and coconut oil and olive oil and bitter foods. These have got antimicrobial qualities about them by default. But you can support this by increasing the antimicrobial diversity by taking the Candida Cleanse formula. Check it out. It's got 14 different types of herbs and spices in it, aimed at helping to balance the gut microbiome. Let's talk about when it's time to reduce supplementation and maybe even cut it out altogether. Well, there are several reasons why you would want to cut out a supplement, but here are some of the core ones. How do you know when tapering actually makes sense? When meals become easy to digest, when bowel function is steady and stable and you've got easy bowel motions every day, when bloating and gas is minimal. If you've still got gas and bloating, I would recommend the probiotics and enzymes for a while yet. When your energy is stable and your sleep is stable. And also when cravings are diminished and you find blood sugar is balanced more naturally because of your whole foods diet. Symptoms stop fluctuating wildly when you're not going from extremes. This is often a time to taper off. If supplements start to feel less necessary, then it's time to taper them off. But if they start to feel like it's holding everything together, and if you stop taking them, you're feeling like unwell, then it's time to start reassessing what you're eating and how you're living. That's not when it's a time to reevaluate your supplement stack and look about putting a new biofilm buster in or some other product. Let's talk about the 4 most common mistakes I see when it comes to supplementation. First one is stopping everything too early. So many people will take a supplement to counteract a symptom, for example. So when that symptom backs off, they stop everything. Not a good idea. Easy way to crash and slide back, making you think that the diet was wrong or you need to go harder and faster. Second one is staying on everything forever. I've had some people stay on supplements for 20 years. It's crazy. You don't need to be on supplements that long. The third one is dosing too high for too long. Some people think they can smash things out by pushing very hard and then dropping and going very low. There are specific ways to cycle supplements, but you won't get success with intensity at all, not this way. And the other one is dosing too low and expecting miracles. A lot of people will take 1 for example, one capsule of a formulation for 6 months and say it's not working for me because they're not taking the right dose. None of these are going to build resilience. So there are 4 classic patterns I see in my clinic. Rebuild works best when supplements are used intentionally, so when you know how to use them properly for a period of time. With most supplementation with patients, I always have an initiation phase, and that's usually 1 to 2 weeks. Then we look at a treatment phase that could be from 2 weeks up to 6 months, depends on the patient. And then we've got a maintenance phase. And this can again mean, a month, 2 months. How long is a piece of rope? I mean, you may be a person who goes traveling several times a year overseas for work, or you may live under more stressful conditions than other people. These are times when you'll need more support, not less, for example. But supplements always work best when they're supported with the right lifestyle. And that's how long-term results really stick with people. So I want you to remember that a strong gut is not built by a powerful supplement stack. A strong gut and health is built when you put digestion first, and when your body can function really well without crutches or supplementary support. Assist you in the process of getting well, and then they should gently step aside. In the next video, we're going to do a full rebuild check-in. We're going to talk about what's normal, how to troubleshoot, and how to adjust without upsetting your progress. And remember, you're not building supplement dependency, you're building independency. I want to thank you for tuning in, and we'll catch up in the next video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and sub.